Alright, hey guys, we're back with another one. Now in this video we're reacting to Chaosteen the Goat, Chaosteen 5, early look into Endfield beta test 2, early playtest summary for Endfield by Arknights. So let's get straight into it. This means this is PC testing, obviously. I just happened to pawn this, so decided to go ahead and take a look into it. So it is indeed 4 characters on the field. At the same time, you can mix and match the elements as much as you want. Just what the interface is going to look like here. Stats, you get strength, agility, intellect, RPG stats, will, wait, there's a will, Glamo. Alright, rank 5, oh wait, no, rank 8, okay, rank 8, it's just really small text, okay. You might want to enlarge that a little bit, you know, it's like extraordinarily shrunken. Messengers, song, late reply, whatever that means, 26%. Level 80 is the max level. What a pain. Wait, no. Level 99. Bruh. They're gonna go to level 100, aren't they? Thank God that they don't need dupes like in Genshin, bro.
Hehehe, my wife was so cute.
Alright.
Hello guys, it's been an honor to participate in the Endfield media launch
Wish I got in.
and to have the opportunity to do an early playtest before the actual beta test too. It was only around a 5-hour playtest, so I couldn't try everything, but let me introduce you to the game based on what I tried. Let's begin with the character development.
Mr. Pod.
Each character has their own class, so they will have their specific job.
Alright, I'll let him take it away then.
For example, Vanguards focus on recovering skill points, while Guards and Casters are the main DPS, etc, etc.
Okay, Guards and Casters are the main DPSs.
Each operator has 4 main attributes: Strength, Agility, Intellect, and Will. One of them will be the main attribute and another one will be the secondary attribute. By increasing these stat attributes, you'll increase the core statistics of the operator, such as HP, attack, defense, and so on. In this beta test, the operator level cap is 99 after the final elite promotion.
Bro.
In an operator's elite promotion, you'll unlock new passive skills and increase their combat skills level cap. A skill can be leveled up to rank 9, and then there are 3 mastery levels, which requires farmable materials and a unique material called the Mark of Perseverance, obtainable through events.
Wait, only more. Are these Genshin crowns?
Each operator has 5 potentials. To increase the potential, you'll need to find a duplicate of the character you own. Don't worry too much about it. From what I've seen with the different operators, the potential system mainly buffs the operator's DPS output.
Alright, so mostly for DPS. Of course, the usual. And oh, only 5 dupes now. Much more convenient, you know. I never understood the whole point of 6 dupes to begin with, if only 5 is actually necessary. Like, they just make extra dupes for, like, no reason.
And it does not limit their playstyle. Let's make an example with Gilbert. Potential 1 slightly increase the radius of her skill. Potential 2 increase the art's susceptibility, increases her art's blah 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 based on vulnerable stats. Potential 3 increases the ultimate gain efficiency. Potential 4 decreases the ultimate cost by 15%, while Potential 5 slightly decreases the cooldown of her combo skill and increases its damage.
Alright.
Or let's check
that's
level
very
8.
nice. So it's like a Do It Night Abyss dupes, essentially. More convenience than anything.
As you can see, the potential effects mainly affect final DPS, but do not change the operator's core playstyle. It may slightly alter the rotation because of the skill points consumption, skill points recover, or ultimate cost, etc. But
skill smoldering fire improved. Combustion duration plus 50% status level plus 1. Bruh. That's huge. Increasing the duration of the ultimate skill, which gives it a massive infusion on her damage.
the operator's core mechanic,
Pretty
core
cool.
gameplay, remains the same.
Yeah, the damage boost is nice. It's not an absolute must until like 2 years
Let's talk
into
about
the
the
game,
other
right?
two very important parts.
Surely.
The weapon system and its feature, the essence system, and the gear system. Let's start with the easy one, the gear system. Each operator can equip 4 gears, 1 armor, 1 glove, and 2 kit gears.
Okay.
The tactical items are just consumables used during combat.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, everything is in 5s in this game.
First of all, don't worry too much about the gear system. It's not like the artifact or relic system from other gacha games. They have fixed statistics, so no RNG is involved here. Most gears have set effects. When equipping 3 pieces from the same set, you activate the set's effect, granting powerful buffs.
Oh, so
Some
it's
pieces are
basically like
non-set pieces,
Snowbreak.
meaning they don't have a set effect. You may ask, then why does Ivan's armor have different stats compared to Pogra, Nichnik's? One has basic attack damage bonus, while the other one has a battle skill damage bonus. Is that RNG? No. As you can see, most gears set have multiple parts. They provide the same set effects, but have different stats. You can choose which one to craft and give it to the operator you want, making the set more flexible for all operators. Here I crafted a knife, and the final stats are exactly as shown in its preview. Now you may be wondering about this strange symbol. What is that? Is that RNG? Yes and no. Don't panic. Let me introduce you to the new feature implemented in the gear system, the gear artifising. When you craft a gear, it will have fixed stats, right? Those stats can be further leveled up by a fixed amount. To do this, you need to offer another piece of gear and a catalyst, which can be obtained through the local shop using the stock bills earned from the outpost. In short, you just sell items you've crafted from your base to get those bills, and then use them to buy catalysts or other items. The only RNG part here is the success rate. Yes, artifising can fail. When it fails, you lose the cost gear and the catalyst. But you
can fail to craft, my guy. Alright. Ultimate gain efficiency. Whatever that means.
get some bills back as a
Is
compensation.
that energy charge?
Personally, I think this
Recharge
design is fair,
stats.
because you only lose the cost gear, not the main one. So, with some base grinding, you can min-max your gear easily. Now, the weapon and essence system. Each operator can equip a weapon. Just like an operator, weapons also have potentials, but let's talk about that later. A weapon has 3 main statistics, 2 stats boosts and 1 skill. Each of these can be leveled up to 9. By default, the weapon boosts starts at level 1, and the 2 stats boosts are kept at level 3 initially. By tuning the weapon, you can increase the level of one stat boost by 1 and raise the level cap of both boosts. Meaning, at tuning level 4, which is the maximum, you can have both stats boost at level 3 with a level cap of 9. The skill is always kept at level 4, and to increase the skill cap, you need to increase the weapon's potential. Each potential increases the skill cap by 1. You may ask, then how do we reach level 9 on the stats and the skills? Good question. The answer is Essence. The Essence system is the true endgame in Endfield. When you defeat enemies or clear energy alluvium, you obtain Essence, with the random stats and the skill buffs. The best Essence can give plus 6 on both stat boosts and plus 3 on the skill boosts. Now someone might say, oh, this is bullshit, it's just like the artifacts farming, even worse. Alright, let's calm down. Let me explain the new mechanic, Essence Etching. Just like the gear artifising, you can try to level up a specific boost on your essence. It costs another essence and a bit of luck. as the success rate are pretty low if you want a perfect one. But with enough essence, this is totally doable, and that's why I say this will be the endgame farming. So, to get a perfect essence, first find a good base essence with all 3 boosts that fit your weapon, preferably at high initial levels. Then use other essence to etch and max it out. The game also helps the player through the engraving permit, a special item that lets you lock in the boosts you want when farming them from the energy alluvium, so you have a higher chance to get the essence you want. That's all for the character development related content. They also improved the combat system. It feels smoother and more immersive, with stronger boss attacks, better combat effects, cooler animations, and the rework about the physical status and art reactions makes it very cool. The mechanics are mainly the same as in the previous beta. You control one main character while the others are controlled by AI. Each operator has the base skill, an ultimate skill, and the basic attack combo. By using your base or combo skill, you charge the ultimate bar. When it's full, just hold the skill button to unleash it. We mentioned combo skills. These are special skills that can be triggered when specific conditions are met. They are very important in Endfield's squad building system. You'll want to create a team with a strong synergy to easily trigger combo skills and of course to trigger physical status and proper art reactions based on your main character and what type of squad you want to play. Be careful and do not underestimate enemies too. Sometimes, especially against the bosses, a small mistake will lead to a bad situation. Here, for example, I lost the sight of the boss for a moment, just a moment, and she did a full combo that killed my Leviathan. Let me show you some combat clips. Try to feel it for yourself.
It is wild. So yeah, from this I'm getting what you really do want to make sure that you got the right combos going for element combinations here. You gotta be careful of the terrain, because it can work either for you or against you as well. Every character has their use now as well. Ooh. Yeah, the combinations are going to be important, but also being able to look at your environment, bro. I know some people are going to have issues with, like, environmental detail design, because too much stuff is happening on screen because of all the special effects. Especially like that, bro. Yeah, some people may have an issue with it. They want to turn off damage numbers at some point, for some people. So there's always that to take into account. Though it looks great, it does look great. Some people have a hard time seeing everything happening on screen. You can already tell that's going to be one of the things that's going to happen. But it looks great. Cool. But yeah, the combos are gonna be very important for this. Mr. Pog is really cool, of course. Physical carry of the game.
If you want to see more combat content, just check the video in the description and the pinned comment. As for the story, since the time was limited, I only managed to try it myself, and I can tell you that it got a very big enhancement. The story itself got some changes, and the presentation of the story is super smooth. Just stay tuned and check it yourself with me at the beta test 2, happening soon. For the base, I didn't get enough time to test it, but the core is basically the same as the previous beta test, with good quality of life changes and the addition of the blueprint, which can help a lot of players who don't have time to build the base themselves. Once you complete the tutorial about a certain machine, it will unlock a small blueprint about that machine, making the tutorial more rewardable and helping players to understand how it works. There are a lot of stuffs I couldn't try because of time, but I can tell the game improved a lot from the last beta. Can't wait for the beta test to begin, so I can try everything with calm with you guys. Well, it was a very nice and unique and fun experience. Hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one. Bye!
That was a pretty good video. Went by faster than I expected. Holy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be linking it in the description as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little look into Arknights Endfield. CBT2 is coming soon, so footage for that will be out sooner than later, so we'll have to see how that goes. And yeah, that'll be it for me on this one, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.